Welcome to the Modern Tyres Ulster Rally, the final and decisive round of the 2021 British Rally Championship. The championship situation is delicately poised, but it really couldn't be simpler. To take his third title, Matt Edwards must win the rally. Anything less would hand the honours to Pryce. For Ossian, it's just as straightforward. He has to prevent his Melvin Evans teammate from taking victory in order to clinch his first British Rally Championship title. Matt Edwards was first into the morning stages. Despite overnight rain, the roads were dry, and once the slicks were up to temperature, he was quick, taking two fastest stage times and the rally lead into the first service halt. Championship leader Pryce had a superb opening stage. He briefly led the rally before dropping back into second as he wrestled with a setup issue affecting the balance of his Polo GTI. Josh Moffat was enjoying the tarmac in his Hyundai i20 R5. Having missed several rounds of the championship, he was back and running in third place.
Matt, how's the morning gone for you so far?
Good, yeah, good feeling in the car, very slippy in places, so I'll be quite observant as to the changes in surface really, and to be patient when you really need to be. I think that's the key. It's been have to be quite disciplined with where you're putting the power down and just moderating where you can make the time versus where you stand to lose quite a lot. So.
Good start, both stage 2 and 3 really. Struggled, a lot of understeer for some reason, not a clue why, but we'll try and make some adjustments now.
The junior BRC title was also still up for grabs. Will Creighton just needed a points finish to take the championship, and he was avoiding too many risks on the unpredictable surface. Eamon Kelly had little to lose in the championship fight and great pace. He took control of the rally, putting himself in the best possible position in case misfortune should strike Will Creighton. Jason Dixon had a fantastic start to the day. However, an overheating engine forced him to retire on stage 5. So this is how things stand then after 3 stages of the Modern Tyres Ulster Rally. It is Matt Edwards who leads the way. His lead over Pryce, 7.4 seconds. Josh Moffat sits in 3rd and 4th. It's Keith Cronin in 5th. Gary Jennings 6th. Is Sam Moffat 7th. It's Alan Carmichael, and in 8th, Jason Black. The National Series Championship had already been decided, but the battle was still fierce for the Ulster Rally win. Gary Jennings was untouchable in his Fiesta R5, taking his first win of the season and an overall top 10. Jason Black produced perhaps one of the drives of the day. He drifted and wrestled his howling rear-wheel drive Toyota Starlet to a fantastic second place, beating many of the four-wheel drive cars in the process. Despite having to stop to change a broken wheel, Alan Carmichael and Claire Williams were able to continue to finish on the podium. It started to rain as the cars left service for the second loop of stages. The shiny sections of foreign tarmac and muddy apexes were now even more treacherous. William Creighton needed only to finish to take his first junior BRC title. But in these conditions, even the slightest lapse in concentration could be a disaster. Eamon Kelly was still pushing hard to make sure he was where he needed to be in case anything should happen to Creighton. He extended his lead despite a close call when he slid into a ditch. It was a nervous afternoon for Matt Edwards. The wet conditions really didn't suit the setup of his Polo, and all of a sudden he was on the back foot and losing time. After being unhappy with the car in the morning, Pryce was enjoying the rain. He clawed back 10 seconds to move into the rally lead on stage 5. As the roads dried though, the advantage swung back to Edwards, and he returned to the final service with a slender 8-second lead.
Not too bad, enjoying the atmosphere in the service park. But yeah, the stages are difficult. Gonna get tricky now in the dark, but yeah, we've been doing a good job so far today, so just gotta keep focused and do another loop the same.
Yeah, we just ran wide at the start of stage 2 on a really shiny bit, and into a ditch. It was right in, nearly the whole half of the car was in, but we just kind of kept it planted and we got out, so probably lost a couple of seconds, but on a bit of plastic, but that's the height of it, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, we've got a bit of work to do, but you know, it's nothing that we can't do, as we've proven before. But it just all needs to click together, and you know, we went well in the rain, but once it started to dry out, you know, we seemed to lose out again. But you know, there's a lot to work on, and hopefully we can pull it all back.
The tyre just wasn't quite working in the wetter parts of the stage in that middle loop, so we're just trying to work out what to do for the last loop now. But a good stage either side of that. Pushing hard, car's working well, tyres are working well in those conditions, but it's so varied, it's difficult to have a car that works well in all the conditions, so we're just trying to manage that. It's great to be in such a battle, and the whole year comes down to this, so yeah, that's what it's all about really.
The 2021 British Rally Championship would be decided as the sun sets on the final 3 stages of the year. Neither crew could afford to give anything less than 100% over the final 30 miles. And just half a second separated them through stage 7. If Pryce were to win the title, he would need the final 2 stages to be flat out and perfect.
Oh no. No, you okay? Alright. I'm sorry, mate.
The crew were unharmed, but they weren't able to get the car back on the road, leaving Matt Edwards and Darren Garrod clear to take the Ulster Rally win and the British Rally Championship title.
Late 5 right, to left over dip, 100 over crest long, and finish 66 right. Oh, well done, Matt. Well deserved. Jesus. What a day.
Matt Edwards, 3 times British Rally Champion. What does that mean, Matt? Come on, you've got to find some words.
It means everything. Everybody knows what the BRC means to me. I just don't know. It's just you give absolutely everything today. This thing's been at all sorts of stupid shapes all day, and it's just gone absolutely nuts to try and do the job. And just huge thanks to you, Astor, and everybody to put faith in me again this year to make it all happen. And Pirelli have put the right things on the car. Melvin Evans has, you know, he's stuck by me as well. We could have not been here this weekend, but for all the budget problems and me bouncing it off mole banks and Cambrian hedges and stuff. But
trouble-free run meant Josh Moffat was able to benefit from Ossian Pryce's off and move up to second for his first podium of the season. Keith Cronin overcame a puncture to get his first 2021 podium. Sam Moffat struggled with brake issues in the morning, but still managed to finish fourth. Despite the pressure of Eamon Kelly's brilliant victory, William Creighton was able to keep his cool and claim his first Junior British Rally Championship.
The Fiesta Rally 4 pulls into the control. I'll open the door for you guys. William Creighton and Liam Regan, 2021 Junior BRC champions.
Yeah, I think that was the longest stage of my life. Delighted. Tricky day, but it's been a great year for us. I suppose we made it difficult not finishing the Nicky Grist and then having to, score maximum points every time we were competing in the BRC. But thank you to Liam, DGM, my family and my dad, and the Motorsport Ireland Rally Academy. This year has been a big effort for everybody, and I'm just so happy to get the result now today.
Well, congratulations to Matt Edwards, the 2021 British Rally Champion, and Will Creighton, 2021 Junior British Rally Champion. Well, let's remind ourselves then of the overall classifications at the conclusion of the Modern Tyres Ulster Rally. A thoroughly deserved victory for Matt Edwards, with Josh Moffat taking second place. Keith Cronin took the third step on the podium. In fourth, it was Sam Moffat. In fifth, and the first of our nationals, it was Gary Jennings. In sixth, Jason Black. In seventh, Seb Perez. And in eighth, it was Eamon Kelly. And so to the final championship standings in the 2021 BRC. Matt Edwards taking his third title in a row, and Ossian Pryce so close in second. Matthew Wilson and Rhys Yates remain, as they have done for much of the season, in joint third. In fifth, it was Sam Moffat. In sixth, Keith Cronin. In seventh, Seb Perez. And in eighth, Josh Moffat. And so our Junior British Rally Championship classifications look like this at the end of the Modern Tyres Ulster Rally. It was Eamon Kelly who took out a dominant win from Will Creighton. Johnny Mulholland took the third step on the podium. Aoife Rafferty fourth. Fifth was Joseph Kelly, and sixth was Rupert Flynn. And our final classifications in the Junior British Rally Championship look like this. Will Creighton becomes our Junior British Rally Champion. In second place, it was Eamon Kelly. In third, Finlay Retson. Fourth was Johnny Mulholland. Fifth, Kyle White. Sixth was Brian Brady. Seventh, Joseph Kelly. And rounding out the top eight, it was Jason Dixon. The 2021 season has provided 7 fantastic rounds of action all around the country. Join us in 2022 for another action-packed season.